Hello everybody, my name is Tubasplat and welcome to Life is Strange Before the Storm. This is a part of my Games at Random series, and I'm going to be doing a bonus episode, Farewell, because it is the earliest in the timeline of the whole franchise. And before I start, I will say I have played this game before. At this point, I have played every episode of every game except for episode 2 of Life is Strange 2. But if you are interested in watching all of the episodes in their entirety, I could put an annotation for the whole series by clicking here, and that has the playlist of every episode. But yeah, I figured I would do a video on the bonus episode of Before the Storm for Farewell, since it is, in my opinion anyway, I don't know if it's true or not, it's probably the earliest point in the whole series, unless Life is Strange 2 is after the first game, so this is the earliest point in the entire franchise, or unless what am I looking for here?
But isn't your mom gonna freak? She's probably cooking with the radio on. She won't hear a thing.
The Marvelous Adventures of Captain Spirit, unless that takes place before this, which I don't know if that's true or not, but...
Even when science means blowing shit up.
But yeah, I know, I'm going to be talking a lot over this, just because I've played this before, and if you are looking for, like, the whole story on this episode, you're not going to find it here. You're going to find it in the playlist I mentioned in the beginning. So I apologize if you're expecting a whole, gameplay of the whole episode. So, yeah, this is, one of my favorite games I've ever played. Life is Strange. I love this series entirely.
That was truly amazing. Fire explosion's so awesome.
Yeah, no,
like
I don't know. I just like Life is Strange.
Just
it has a obviously it has a completely different feel than like any of the other Telltale games I've played before.
She asked me to get rid of my
have only been
she never specified
Minecraft and The Walking Dead.
But I guess I better do some actual cleaning too.
Yeah.
I'll be excavating the closet. If you
Life is
see
Strange
anything
is
else
just
to
a really
trash,
cool
help a girl out and
series.
chuck it on the pile over
That's
there.
really awesome. And I'm just kind of getting goosebumps about this, like just talking about it, just because I don't know. The story is just so good at this game, the series.
Probably because I have.
Like when I found that they were doing a Life is Strange 2, and I wasn't too keen on, to be perfectly honest, about them doing a prequel trilogy, which is Before the Storm, obviously.
In a few days, my whole family moves to Seattle.
Yeah, I wasn't too keen on that, and I'm like, okay, sure, we'll do a prequel, and then to find it was only gonna be 3 episodes long, well, 4 in this case, that really put me off. Like, why are we doing only 3? But I guess because it's a prequel, I guess it makes sense. But yeah. But yeah, just when they announced they were doing a second one, I'm like, oh yes, I need it.
I better help Chloe with her cleaning. And while I'm at it, I can take one long last look around this place.
Max, don't make me sad. I've already gone through this before. I don't want to go through this whole thing again.
This seems like a good candidate. Are you insane? That's my entire magic collection. Do you know how many weeks of allowance this cost? You haven't touched these since the 5th grade talent show. Maybe because my assistant turned out to be squeamish at the sight of fake blood. At least you didn't saw me in half. How are you planning to
I don't think they used the same voice actor for Chloe. Obviously they kept the same one for Max, or at least that's what it sounds like. It's the same voice actress, but Chloe sounds really different. just lie down on the bed for 10 minutes and kill the episode that way, but I'm not going to do that.
You better not be thinking what I think you are.
Chloe, I haven't seen you touch this guy in years. Why do you care?
Why do I care if you throw my beloved childhood friend into the trash? I don't think that deserves an answer.
Just their whole relationship
Chum.
is just...
That's better.
It's so awesome. Like, I mean, granted, I was gonna say, their whole relationship is just really awesome between Max and Chloe, but then, with Max's
What about
family
this
leaving.
half-eaten jawbreaker? A serious biohazard.
You promised me we'd finish it together no matter how long it took. Don't be a quitter.
You're right.
Yes! The never-ending candy lives on.
Okay, whenever I'm ready.
I just
I
said
can go
that
tell
about
Chloe
their
I'm done
their relationship,
arguing
and I'm
about
thinking
trash
of
with her.
something that happens in the first game, and I'm gonna be sad. If I'm not already sad enough, I'm gonna be like more sad about it. Like I said, I'm just gonna be covering goosebumps this entire
How about
episode,
these
just thinking
boy
about
band trading cards?
the whole game,
Super cringe.
all the games and stuff.
Yeah, and hilarious. Remember when we gave them all makeovers?
You mean when you drew boobs on all of them? I was so mad at you.
And yet, our friendship lived on. So too will these cards.
But yeah, no, I said it earlier. This is one of my favorite series I've ever done, and I'm sure if anybody asks me what's my favorite series I've ever done, that I've ever done on YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that, I honestly would have to say Life is Strange.
What are you doing?
Just
Adding
because
this
it's
to the pile.
one of my...
No freaking way. Just because I beat your ass
Yeah.
every time we play doesn't make it trash.
It's because, like, I never played it before.
That's BS. The last
Like, when
time
I
we
played the first
wiped
game,
the
it was
floor
a
with you.
completely blind playthrough of it,
Poor
and I
Max.
fell in love
Losing your
with
memory
it,
at such a
and
young age.
I
Guess
think
we'll have
that's
to
the
play
best
again
way
soon
to
find out.
experience and find out what games you like, as if like you never played them before. I mean, obviously, Life is Strange has a nice, I was gonna say a cult following, but not quite. It's a lot of critically
Did you see my
received game,
dad's
but
camera yet?
yeah. The Polaroid.
Dad said I could bring it up here for you to use. He's tired of watching you drool all over yourself every time he uses it. His words.
Your dad is the best.
Sure. Just don't ever tell him that. We need to keep him on his toes.
I'm not gonna say anything about the story, but
You're off to a great start.
I want to. I'm not going to. For those who have never seen it, so
Actually, it's kind of cool.
Polaroids are a hell of a gateway.
That's it. I'm calling off the search. If you want more trash, you'll have to find it yourself.
Because I know
Well,
with
it
my own
wasn't
personal
exactly the
experience,
purge
I've
Mom
got
was hoping for,
Polaroids.
At least we tried, right?
I think on one of my
Right.
packs, I've
And
got
now
like
we've
2
got the whole
expired
day ahead
packs
of
of
us.
Polaroids. I've
What
used
do
up
two
about
undersupervised
one of them. I
friends
might have
with
like 1 or
clean
2
rooms
more
and clean slates want to get into
Polaroid
today?
films that are
I guess now would be a good
still
time to
loaded
tell
in the
Chloe
camera.
I'm
Then I got a
leaving.
new pack.
Or I
from a
could let
Reddit
us
gift
enjoy
exchange.
the day first and tell her later.
Okay, before I told her later, but I'm gonna try and tell her now.
Actually,
Or I don't know actually what I did.
Chloe, I really have
Oops.
to tell you something.
I think I told her later.
I don't know how to...
Holy shit! Max, hold that thought.
I mean,
This
it
must have fallen out when I was digging around in here.
mixed
Do you have
tape.
any idea what this is?
Oh,
Whatever it is,
yeah,
it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like it came out of
Yeah,
her pirate
it doesn't
face.
matter what I chose.
Powers of deduction are as strong as ever.
Of course, it doesn't matter what you
This
choose,
tape
but
is from 5 years ago. It's a message from our past selves to our current selves.
So we were 8 years old? That's crazy. I can't even imagine what we sounded like.
Ready to find out?
Avast, future wayfarer! Ye have uncovered the audio log of the most fearsome pirates in the bays of Arcadia.
I was gonna say, what was the puzzle I struggled with in something from Life is Strange? And I don't know if it was here or if it was in the
You're in search
the
of buried treasure,
Captain-
are ye?
the Captain Spirit one, the
Treasure
Captain
ye
Spirit demo of Life is Strange 2.
Two fair pirate wenches.
I don't know.
Dad, get away! We're in the middle of an important project.
Oh, a project. Never mind then. I
I
apologize.
mean it!
All right. Supper's in 5. Wash your hands, you grubby pirate kids.
So lame. As I was saying, if it's treasure ye seek, ye've come to the right place. But be
Yeah,
forewarned.
I need to get my ass on
Treacherous
Life is
and
Strange
full of
Episode 2. Life is
treasures.
Strange 2
Nice.
Episode 2.
To find the treasure of Price Isle, you will need the map from the manuscripts of Captain Bluebeard. Only the map can lead ye to
I
the
need to get
treasure
my ass
ye
on
seek.
that. I guess I don't know.
Forewarned.
I mean, besides now I'm working and I have a
Again,
very
only
busy
those with
schedule.
pure hearts will be able
But I
to
feel
see
I'm hesitant to stream it
shows
because
them.
I want it. I want to stream it
Good luck.
in one go
And,
as I have been, but I don't know if it's gonna be more than an hour. Knowing
Dude,
Life is Strange,
that
it's gonna
was-
be more than an hour.
So dorky.
But
What were we
yeah,
thinking?
I need to get my
I thought
ass
we
in
were
gear
lovable.
and stream it at some point. Maybe I will on a
okay.
weekend.
Forget
I
everything.
don't know.
Today,
Weekday.
we go
but-
treasure hunting.
Well, then again, that's what I basically do for weekends. Is I just do this. I do games
I
at
think I
random or
know
Let's
what
Plays. I
8-year-old
do
you meant
YouTube
by the
stuff. But
manuscripts of Captain Bluebeard.
yeah, who knows? Maybe on a weekend I'll do it. If I haven't already by the time this goes
Our old
live, and I doubt it.
sketchbook. This is
I'm
where
just
we
gonna say
kept
that out
all
front.
our
I doubt
pirate
it. I've done it
drawings.
at this point, but
Yep. Now let's
who knows?
see this map.
yeah. Pogo. No bathing, no boys. Sharing pirate secrets. Always share plunder, always buried treasure. Yeah.
This looks like a page was ripped out. I wonder if it's the map. Hey, check this out. This page was ripped out. Do you think it's the map?
If it is, there's no way I
I'm
would have
the
thrown
map,
it out.
I'm the map. I'm
Maybe
the
it's
map.
mixed in with the rest of the drawings?
So much for telling Chloe now. All she cares about is finding this map. But where could it be?
Wait, what? Make your own story. I don't know. Alright. I don't want to... I don't know, I got like another minute and a half, but I'll just probably use it up rambling. But, yeah, I'm going to end it here. I know it wasn't very much. Like I said, this is just for the games at random. Again, if you are interested in watching this
Where
episode
could
in
that
its
map
entirety...
be? Maybe
Yeah,
it's mixed
Max,
in
we
with
know.
Chloe's old books?
We know Max. So, if you want to watch this episode in its entirety, as well as the rest of the whole Life is Strange series, I'll put it... I had an annotation at the beginning of the video. I'll put it here. So now I gotta do that in post-production. But, yep, that's been it for Life is Strange Before the Storm. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And make sure to drop a like on it and stay tuned with the rest of Games at Random. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification button, as well as other future content like Call of Duty
Chloe
Let's
has a
Plays and
lot
stuff
of
like
her
that.
old school
So thank you
supplies.
everybody so much for watching,
Maybe
and I'll catch
I
you
should
guys
check
next time.
those.